We interrupt this program to bring you...
What's up, everyone? It's your cousin from the South Side, Zay Solon, and I'm back in this again.
Yes, sir!
Delivering like how I always do. Today, who we gonna be interviewing, you might be asking. We have another rapper on this episode. And I know what you're probably thinking. Zay, you said you wasn't gonna be doing no more interviews with rappers. And to that I say, mind your business, you funky mouth bastard, okay? Mind your business, but you get smacked up. Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. But the reason why we're doing this interview, I saved the best for last when it comes to rappers. And Good Buddy in this video is the best for last. Because, it's a great song. Had a great time talking to them. This wonderful human being. And I can't wait for y'all to see this video. And without further ado, before we get the video started, good people, be sure to hit that like button, give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and make sure to subscribe, okay? And turn on your post notifications so that you never miss a video, okay? So you never have to wonder, when Deja gonna post another video? He posted one today, and the day before that, and you missed it. Look at you, looking stupid. Crazy. Yeah. Looking crazy. But without further ado, good people, let's get into the 18th installment. That's right, the 18th installment of Soulful Sound. Today, in this episode, we are going to be interviewing Sourface, aka Milk Blue. And she is going to be talking about her song, Georgia Peach. Welcome to episode 18 of Soulful Sounds. Who am I here with?
Sourface.
Yeah.
Also going by Milk Blue and a whole bunch of different aliases, but mainly Sour.
That's what's up. So today, me and Sourface are going to be talking about her song, Georgia Peach. First question I want to ask you is that where did the name Sourface come from?
I got the name Sourface because at the time I was looking for a lot of different names. It can be like a hard process, especially when you're an artist, to come up with a solid name that you want to keep for a long time. So, it was literally the same day a friend was asking me to be a feature on a song, and he was like, "What do you want the name to do?" And I was like, literally a few minutes after I came up with it and I changed it on my SoundCloud and everything, I had chose Sourface because it's there's a song by Bus Driver, who's a very influential rapper that inspires a lot of how my writing style in general. He had a song called King Cookie Cookie. And there's a member in Brockhampton called Sourface. So I was like, I just kept focusing on the face part of it, and I was just like kept thinking what face was, and then I picked sour because I always liked sour candy as a kid, and I would always like eat pickles and stuff like that. But as like time went on, it kind of was also a representation of like how like I feel like Black people can be like put down, like as like having like sour faces or looking like they have like a mean demeanor to them. So it creating this character was kind of my flip on it, and like obviously Black people have a lot to be mad about, so like this is like my embodiment of like putting out my this different energy, this different charisma that can be difficult like as the person Jason is. Yeah,
I respect that. I fuck with that. That's mad cool.
Thank you.
I know this isn't about me, but like I got my artist name from originally my name was Zay the Poet. I changed my artist name to Zay Solon. Reason why I called myself Zay Poet at the time was because like people used to tell me my music sound like poetry, so I just ran with it. But over time, like I kept going on Instagram, and I saw so many people with the handle the poet. Like I was seeing like Dante of the poet, Amir the poet, Haji the poet. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna help me stand out at all. So how I came up with the name Zay Solon, which Solon is like, how can I put this?
Is it like a biblical type thing? Or
no, it's not
like a religion.
No, it's not a biblical or religious thing. It's like, if you like go on TikTok and stuff, and like Solon is like black culture, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's
that's
like
amazing.
So like there's many different subgroups of Solon. So there's like Solon is like Solon is just African Americans, right? Then there are different subgroups. So there's the Gullah Geechee.
I see.
You know, I think it's Americans, but it's like Amerikins. You know, just multiple different subgroups of Solon.
You're gonna have to. No mean to cut you off. I would love if you sent me that stuff. That sounds really nice.
Yeah, I'll definitely send you a TikTok link and everything. Cause it was when I found that out, I even got the flag on my neck, like the African American heritage.
Oh wow!
Like
that's beautiful.
I just came up with it, and I was like, yeah. I didn't come up with it, but I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna use this as my artist name because unless you're black, there's no way you can steal this from me. Like you can't.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, don't give them any ideas.
Yeah. Let me shut up.
Real. Do not do that. Do not steal from us again.
Like, for real. Please don't. Yeah. You done already took enough. Just stop. I can't take it no more.
I can't take it anymore.
But
so funny.
Yeah, that's where my artist name came from.
That's beautiful.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm glad it's like also like a part of our culture as well. Literally.
Like, yeah. Next question I want to ask you is, where did the name for the song come from?
For Georgia Peach.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just just naturally with the lyrics. I think I was like just like how I start the song, "Sweeter than Georgia Peaches." It's just like, like how when you're with somebody, I was like just trying to think of like a good way to start the song. It was from that, really. The person I wrote it about isn't from Georgia, but it's like, obviously, like that affection you feel towards that person. They're sweet like a Georgia peach. So yeah,
I fuck with that. What was your process when it came to making the song?
It honestly wasn't that hard of a process. I just heard the beat that I found online, and I just started writing to it. The writing process, I think, like per se with like each line, I think I was just trying to like, it was like more conceptually be trying to be as like R&B sweet as you can. Like it literally was like trying to be like a Georgia Peach. I was just trying to do a very poppy like R&B, like, very quick in and out type song, So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. I can see you getting in your R&B bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I really like your style when it comes to creating music. It just like your all around presence. It gives me like very much punk vibes. So
Hmm.
I fuck with it.
Thank you. And I do kind of come from that DIY like punk, like a lot of my first shows were like um, um, basements and like garages and stuff like that. So I do kind of I kind of take in from that influence from the people I grew up doing shows with and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, we all got to start somewhere, and there's nothing wrong with like you start from the bottom and then you work your way up. So hey, this
No, yeah, yeah. I
I'm.
actually go ahead.
Oh no, you good.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, I kind of I reminisce on those days a lot sometimes. I literally just went over to working on new music with a friend. Uh, yeah, we were just talking about that because apparently he had a friend that went to one of those shows back then, and he was like talking about it, and it was like some very grimy stuff, and I was like, yeah, I was just like smiling because I was just like, yeah, we used to be rowdy, we still are, but we used to be rowdy back then. But yeah, I miss those days. We those it was like all very close knit and like people just like like throwing elbows and stuff. It was just like it just felt genuine because it was just a bunch of like local people just like getting a lot of energy out and like vibing with the music and stuff.
I fuck with that. I'm waiting on the day I can go perform and stuff, but it's
Hmm.
I'm waiting. It's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Um,
And it also helps like it always helps like networking with people. And like I know like especially like where I am um I won't get too specific, but in Pennsylvania, like in the area I am, it's like a very small scene. So, like in the same way, like you're saying, like me not being able to really have shows, it was kind of like my friends like having to figure out, a means of like having like us to be able to do it either way, because we can't really do it unless we do it ourselves. You know what I mean?
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Um, what inspires you to create music? Like I know a lot of people that I've interviewed like always have a different answer, but
Hmm.
what would you say your answer is when it comes to creating music?
Um, it might I actually thought about this a lot of times. It might sound very corny, um, but I think it's just like naturally a part of me. Like I think I need to make music. Like God, like the higher powers. Like I feel like that's what I need to do because I don't think I feel I was thinking about this before. It's like I like other things. Like I like fashion, and I would love to like make movies and like have some sort of business or label where I'm like supporting like people around me. But I think at the end of the day, it's like I need music. Like music that like heals me in a lot of ways. Like yeah, I don't know what I would do without it. I remember the first time I heard music. It was like well, not the first time I heard music. Um, the first time I felt like music genuinely impacted me, it was like when I was listening to it in the back of the seat of the car of my grandma. She was like playing a jazz station, and like when it came on, uh, I think I said in other interviews, like I felt like euphoria for the first time. I think I felt like it was like very much of an out of body like experience, like listening to jazz the first time. And I think since then, like since I was like 5 years old, I think I've just been like hooked to it, like essentially. But yeah, just I think like throughout time, like through growing up, I just started realizing like how it is like kind of in my blood. Like, not saying like anybody can be a musician and not have, you know, have people not like make music and stuff. But with me is like my mom was a writer, or she wrote poetry. You know, my uncles were rappers. I literally in my closet right now. There's like still the box of CDs from when he was in a rap group. My both of my grandpas were musicians. You know what I mean? So it's just like I feel like it's literally like God like giving me like the other generation, couldn't really figure it out all the way or didn't have the means to or, to focus onto. So I'm gonna, give it to you to, keep pushing. And I'm gonna, oh my gosh. Oh, this fire alarm. We could take a break real quick.
Nah, you good. We can.
Is it loud? Yeah, someone's taking a shower. Yeah, you said, oh, somebody got it. Okay. We can do that.
Okay. What I was gonna say was,
Keep that in the interview. Let them know. Let them know that the niggas still be struggling.
damn. The struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen.
It really is. I'm very humble. I will always make sure I stay humble.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say after what you got through saying, I agree with you completely. Like, it's in us to do this. Like, it's like there's so many people that like don't believe you in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it's kind of like that video you sent me earlier today. Like, in a sense, you have to be delusional in order to achieve what it is that you're trying to do, because nobody's going to support you the way you support you. And it's just like this is really all I have. Like, I have to succeed in this because I've put like too much.
What else am I?
Yeah, like I've put
I put too much time in.
Yeah, like I put too much time and energy into this, and it's like all the money I've spent on equipment and whatnot. I mean, I can't get that back. So
for real.
Like, I gotta make up for it somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
it's funny you say that because I was literally thinking about kind of the same, like kind of a similar question, like why make music. And it was like I literally have like a laptop and a microphone and a camera. So essentially, I can make music for the rest of my life. So the fact of like just the thought of like being like, no, I'd rather not. It's like obviously I don't want to, but it's like I literally like invested in myself and got these things to make sure that I can like put stuff out there. And it's like, yeah, it's like, I put an investment. So I have to, make sure I don't. Besides wasting other people's time, I want to make sure I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I definitely get what you mean when you say that.
Speaking of like your equipment and stuff, like, can I like, what DAW do you use?
What's that mean?
Like, what DAW do you use?
DAW?
DAW?
I don't know what that is. That like for like music mixing and like how you record and stuff?
Like, do you like FL or Ableton or?
Oh no! For the longest time, I was using GarageBand. I made almost all of my music off of GarageBand.
So like, what do you use to record on?
Oh, you mean like the microphone?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's always just been something I can show you.
All right.
But yeah, it's just always been stuff that I think. Wait. Yeah, actually, it's just always been this one mic. It's always just been this one mic this whole time.
How much did you pay for that?
Bro, I got that on Amazon for like probably like 10-20. I'm not even sure. That's why mixing is important, kids. Yeah, I just for obviously not like sometimes like not every single song. Like sometimes I do go to friends' places, but yeah, for like the major like me like growing my career, it's always been like either the mic or if we want to get real gritty with like the first process of like me making music, like I was just like using the speaker off of the TV, and you know how SoundCloud had the recording thing. I would just freestyle every single thing, and then just make track like project over project over project. Just because I genuinely was like, I think it was also the fact that my friends had introduced it to me, and it was like I always wanted to make music, but I was like, oh, you have to get like a you have you have to like be able to go to a studio, or and even if you do get to a studio, you have to know people. So I didn't even know, like, the fact that I could just record it off my phone. It was like that was fun enough for me, and um, yeah, I just grew an audience like in high school, like through that, honestly. Because and then like some songs would get popping, and then people would get mad because I had to delete the song because I didn't have enough. I didn't have a job, so I couldn't pay for the premium. So I would delete songs and then make more because I literally was like a generation of like like a machine of like wanting to get out everything. You know what I mean? Like I needed to, like I and the fact of knowing for the longest time that I thought I would never be able to make music, I think like even in a way lit a fire up under me because it made me want to be like, yeah, I have to do this. I have to figure this out, even if the song sounds like literal doo doo. Like I need to get like this recording out so I can show my friends tomorrow, or just so I can have a song that I feel like I got to like speak how I felt about something. You know.
That is crazy. So you don't have like no audio interface.
No, no, just GarageBand, and not even like now. Like with this with this laptop I have right now, it doesn't like allow GarageBand. It's like a bit older, so like I'm been just like I made Georgia Peach on BandLab. So yeah, I like recording and like making sure like all the mixing and stuff is good. It's just all BandLab.
So you use BandLab as well to mix everything?
Yeah.
Wow. When I
Yeah.
tell you, I went out and I got like audio interface. I got
Hmm.
like I got a brand new laptop. Well, it's not brand new. You know, it's
Yeah, yeah.
maybe like 2 years old or some shit like that. I got like I got like the Audio Technica microphone and shit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
I mean, but
I
it's
guess I'm
also,
just wasting my money.
bruh, yeah.
What am I
No, but
doing?
the thing, my thing is like, I still kind of wish if I could get that equipment, I definitely would because I feel like it would. I have had a lot of people, and I think it has been from like growth and me like continuing doing the process of mixing it all my stuff. But people used to obviously recording on the phone isn't gonna sound good, but even like my beginning mixes of stuff, people were like, yeah, this doesn't, you know, sound the best. But I feel like it is like a gradual thing that I'm like getting better at. And I think even I feel like I can say this and like I think I definitely would do it. Like I think I want to mix my stuff even when I get bigger because I learned this from JPEG Mafia. It's like only you kind of know what it's like the perfect sound, right? I feel like I definitely would mix with someone that is like a bit better and like, but I still think even that I would just like pay attention to like everything they do just so I can get better myself because I think I always want to be in the process somehow. Like I don't want that control to be taken away, you know.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I've even been thinking about like I still take the time out to produce on and off, but
Mm-hmm.
um me I really been thinking about just like learning how to play an instrument or even like learning how to mix,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I don't have a problem with people mixing for me, but it would be nice to just like be able to know how to do it. So if I can't get them to mix it for me, I can
yeah,
do it myself. So that's it.
yeah, yeah. Bruh, I've said this to people a lot. Like the only thing I don't do is the production. I either find something or I work with someone. But like from like all the videos I do, from like yeah, all the mixing of the vocals and all that stuff. It's like it's always been like me just doing it myself. You know, the DIY. The yeah, I think that's just always naturally been a part of me. Because it's like I don't really, like you were saying, it's like that I don't trust someone. It's just like I don't know. For me, it's like I literally never, I didn't have the option. I didn't like have like I knew friends that were doing music stuff, but I never thought, oh, especially being the anxious self I was back then. I was like, I wasn't gonna ask somebody for help, and then even if I do, they're gonna like hit me back in like a few like weeks, and it's gonna cost me a lot.
Yeah,
Like, I literally, I had to, yeah, I just had to figure it out myself. You know?
I got you. Next question. Who is an artist or producer you want to work with in the future?
Um, um, I feel like it's such a cop out answer, but it's still gonna be Tyler and Kendrick. I think they're still my top two. But producer wise, um, there's this producer called Kenny Siegel. I don't know if you're familiar. They do like they help like Billy Woods and Arm and Hammer. Also like the Alchemist um, and Conductor
Oh
from
yes.
I would love, bruh. Just if I was listening to Rome Streets, and when it was like, "Conductor, we have a problem, conductor," I was like, bro, I was getting hyped just listening to like the beat thing. Honestly, yeah, he's definitely high on the list.
Yeah, have you know he's got a YouTube channel, right?
Mhm.
I be
Oh, Conductor.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
did not know that. I need to start investing some time to that. Also.
Yeah, like he be on there breaking down all his beats and stuff and like yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, give him back. Yeah, that's
Yeah, like
amazing.
that's so fucking cool that he does that. Um just like
Is it
he's just a
okay if
cool
I name a
person.
few more people?
Nah, you good.
Oh yeah, he is a really music. Yeah, because I need to. I'm speaking this into existence.
Yeah.
Um, um, I'll just do 10. I already said Tyler. Uh, Echo 2K. Just everyone in Drain Gang and Tad Boys. So it'd be like, yeah, Young Lean, Echo 2K, Blaze, all those people. I really I don't know if I'm saying it properly, but John Dawson.
Gene Dawson?
Yeah, Gene
Oh,
Dawson. Yeah.
I love
I
him.
feel like me exactly, bro. I feel like me him on a track would like mesh perfectly. Um, SZA, obviously, I feel like that'd be really good. West Side Gun, obviously, speaking on um, anyone from Griselda, honestly, if anyone from Griselda. Specific, and that would be the fifth one, Rome Street. I am going to be on the song or just multiple stuff with Rome Street. That dude is in impeccable flow. He definitely made me want to start like being even more crazier. Um, Milo. Oh, apologies. He goes by he go his actual name is Ward, but yeah. If people know who Milo is, I think they would also know who Ward is. Um, Open Mike Eagle. Um, Rico Nasty. That would be really fun. And I feel like I definitely could match your energy. Um, Earl, because
Yes.
I did have a lot of people early on tell me that I sounded like, and still say I kind of have that like monotone, like dry tone sometimes. Who else? Um, uh, he's a touchdown. I feel like that would be really cool.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Have you heard his new album?
his new album is impeccable. It is so good. It got me like reinvigorated, honestly, bro. Because I want to make it out. I don't think I'll be able to finish an album like this year, but like next year, I feel like that's like what I'm gonna be studying, honestly. Because it's like that's such a good debut. And obviously, I put out projects, but I want whatever I put out next to feel like a debut. Honestly, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, JPEG Mafia. Forgive me. How could I not have said JPEG?
I
That's
was waiting
literally
for
my
that one. I
father.
was like, is he gonna say
That's
JPEG
literally
or
I literally said that because he just popped up on I'm also listening to Spotify because I have like no, but JPEG I love JPEG. Yeah, I want to go on tour with it. really bad. I feel like that would really like yeah. I feel like if I could go on tour with anyone, it would be him because he literally has like since I listened to Veteran, I think him and Tyler were definitely big like building blocks on like me feeling like yeah, I definitely can do this. Like I can definitely have that weird like weird black person like energy like that. I feel like people can be like a little like afraid of, but I don't care because I'm like myself. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Next question. What's an album or song that you have on rotation?
Rotation. That's something I literally can check right now.
Cause you're on Spotify.
I'm literally looking at it right now. Um, I don't think I'm gonna be able to spell their name, say their name correctly. Lala. It's like Kella. But she put out a album called Raven, and it's like very like watery. It's like very ocean. It's like very It's like it feels like a very cinematic like R&B album. Like it's very beautiful. Let me think of somebody else. Obviously tease like I was saying, like make sure that like I have like a good reference on like how to make a good like album. Also Armo Apollo. I like his stuff a lot. He makes like really good sounding stuff. Yeah, just a lot of like R&B. I've been like focusing on a lot of more like R&B type stuff because I think that is like the lane I definitely I've tapped into doing it in like some songs, but I don't think I've like used my voice fully like on the project. So I definitely want to tap into that.
Okay, for sure. What's your hold on? Was that the right question? Okay. What's your intentions for the future?
I think honestly just to continue to get bigger. Honestly, like I've just noticed like how my following is like so growing. Like even at right now, I'm like on my like one of my like other accounts like which is my spam. Like I have like 1,000, but on my like my music account is like at 555 right now, which is kind of cool because I just I don't know. I still just love seeing the process. Honestly, like obviously it's a label would hit me up and they had a good deal, I would jump on that. But it's like I kind of do like um, if you are like familiar with like Mike and Earl and stuff, it's like that's the kind of trajectory I think I would want. Honestly, I want to grow like a actual fan base. Like um, I want to say cult, but I know that can be very dangerous
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes a cult could be, it could
Yeah,
be like
yeah, but yeah, just like
cult following can mean two different things. You can
yeah,
have,
yeah, literally.
yeah.
I don't
So
want nobody following me home or not. But
yeah,
yeah, I think
they
just
just
yeah,
appear up at your
gradually
door
grow.
like they appear up at your door like I'm such a big fan.
Sourface, can I get it? Can I get the snippet?
And I'm like, get out of here. Now I have to deal with all this drama. No, actually, you're at my house. Bro.
Yep, they got their snippet
I'm
though.
not dealing with that. No, yeah, bro, I got the sleeping pill right here. I'm very I have this like very like sweet demeanor, but I do be getting crazy. I don't play that.
Yeah.
But I was trying to think. What was the question again? My bad.
What inspired you? What's your intentions for the future?
Sorry, what did you say one more time?
What's your intentions for the future?
Oh yeah. I was saying, yeah, the mic trajectory. Like, I think I want to build like a natural fan base. So, like, even when I do get bigger, I will always know that I have like I can put out stuff and I can always go on tour. Um, I I want to be more goal oriented, but um, yeah, I feel like I just have to like start. I do that more in like manifesting. I feel like just writing down stuff that I really want to do. But yeah, I think in general, I think I just want to get like management or just get somebody that can help me like do the other stuff that I rather not do, but also make sure that they're like a genuine person and aren't gonna like try to swindle me. Like to probably get management, go on tour eventually. Just find some way to go on tour, even if it's with some band that I'm cool with or some rapper that I'm cool with, and I bring just like a suitcase of clothes. I would do that because it's just like all like all experience and that stuff all helps you. And yeah, I guess like just grow my following naturally, and just make better music. Make music that has like not saying I don't like the music I have that sounds a bit rougher, but yeah, just have it be the vision that I had wanted it to be originally in my head. Like sometimes I just put out stuff and it's like, yeah, this is almost it, but I want to get like right on the dot of like what I want to make exactly because yeah, I feel like I have so many ideas, and, so many genres I want to like pop in and out of and like take stuff from and like gain knowledge from so I can make my music better. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What's a verse you can recite without hearing the song?
oh snap. I think that an easy one for me is Biggie Smalls. Um,
Can you do it right
I think
now?
I think it's easy because it's like always like it is like the beginning is like a lyric from a Biggie song. It's like relax and take notes. Take notes of the marijuana smoke. Um, wait, oh my gosh, wait. I need to stop listening to other music. Relax and take notes. Take notes of the marijuana smoke. Dang it, wait, bruh. Now I just feel like now that I'm I can't remember it. I can uh spit something new from an unreleased thing from a verse.
Go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, because I think I'm just like that's crazy. That literally never happened. So let's see. Uh, fine if you leave me by the wayside. Won't worry about that ain't mine. Blink twice, baby, be there by the eighth time. Insight crazy, let me see what I say. Felt your distance when I taste the rain. Can you please wait? Can you invite me to your matinee? Make it hard to try to stay the same. And yeah, that's for my dude.
Okay.
A new
Okay.
thing. Yeah, it's gonna sound way better on this beat, but yeah, that's coming out next month.
For sure. I'm gonna be looking for that one.
I'm definitely gonna be sending it to you.
Say list. Um what is this question right here? Okay, let's get into this question. Tell me an artist that you think is overrated.
Overrated,
Mm.
like newer or just like
Any artist.
any artist. Overrated. Dang, that's messing up because I also
We might have to come
I
back
don't
to
want.
this because
Okay.
the
Oh
Zoom
yeah,
is
the
about to
thing.
close out. So I'm gonna
Okay.
resend you the email and we'll just get back to it then.
Okay, but that helped me think of something.
All right. Hey, is everything good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I apologize for that. My laptop started tweaking.
You don't need it, bro. It's completely. I was worried about my laptop, like my internet connection. Honestly.
Okay. Um, but yeah, who is the artist that you think is?
Ooh,
Uh,
hello.
what the? Sorry about
Wait,
that.
you
But
okay?
yeah. uh, But who is a artist that you think is overrated?
Oh, I'm glad we had the time to have that break. Honestly, um, I think Lord. Have you heard of Lord?
Uh,
Lo.
are you talking about the girl that did the song? You talk.
That's a telltale sign right there.
You talking about the girl that did that song? It will never
With
be
Iggy.
royals.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
She did the song with Iggy. I think I forgot what the name of it. That was it. Um, and I say this in note, like obviously where you asked the question. But yeah, I don't mean no disrespect for them. I think it's literally the sense like I've listened to this stuff because my friends were like, I had like a lot of female friends, and we would exchange like putting each other on the music, obviously. And but I don't know, it just never clicked. And I think some music I think that taught me out of all times. I was like, some music genuinely doesn't click with people, and I was just like, no. And it's like even as like an artist, as a person that loves music, like I can listen to it and understand why other people like it. But it's like when I listen to it, it's just like I feel like I don't know. I feel like not able to. I'm able to comprehend it. I'm just not able to like take it in like as someone like as I feel like how her fans are. You know what I mean? But I just think that's just how I am.
hold on one second.
Yeah.
Another question I want to ask you is, hey yo, y'all. Hey, people be getting out of hand with them Kevin.
No, yeah, it's never good, bro. I feel like it is like a really flat flash in the pan type thing, bro. I was literally just scrolling through Instagram and saw it. It's like people are making cartoons of it again. It's like the memes are too powerful. Like make a meme of me. Like
like yo, I hope
make me
I
some
never
fan.
become a meme because
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Not like in a meme like where people are like making fun of me all the
yeah,
time.
I hope not.
But
Cause
I don't know, bro. I mean, I feel like we're naturally gonna hit that celebrity at a certain point, and I don't know. It's sad to say, I don't know if we're gonna have like the control over that as much as we want to. I mean, if we like, that's why I wear the mask. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So like, that's why I'm trying to be kind of underground with it. But yeah,
for sure.
no, but
Like I wouldn't be able to live with myself. They caught an embarrassing photo of me and turned it into a
no,
meme.
yeah, bro. I'll be so upset.
My
I'll
social
be like,
days will
no.
be over with.
And I already know how goofy I'll be looking casually. It's like, bro, if I'm a celebrity, I'm still gonna be out doing goofy stuff. Like, I'm not gonna like, restrict myself. Like, that's weird. Still.
Yeah. Who is an artist that like inspires you to create music?
Uh, Honestly, nowadays it's been like, not even to gas you up, but like people like you and just like, people locally, like people I feel like, not even just because I'm like able to, of course, bro, gotta give you the flowers. But it's like I feel like there's so many talented artists that need like get praised, and it doesn't always have to be the artists that are way big. Like, I feel like literally I've just been growing and like networking and like meeting so many people that are like, and I'm not even saying like I just like I don't know. I think you saw that post, but I feel like the people I know right now are like going to be the next generation of music. Like they're going to be the people that you're going to be seeing on these billboards. And I'm gonna be right next. You're gonna be right next to him. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it's just like people like no, like this is dude Perseus. That's really good. He's from Philly. Cowboy Killer. He's also from Philly. My homie Traps. He's like local. I have a homie named Ivory. He makes good stuff. Yeah, it's just like local people. And just yeah, as of late it has been like Yes Tomorrow, if you're familiar. They make really good stuff. It's like they make a lot of like rock, like they like it's not rap. It's like more. It's like they're blending a lot of like the old '80s and
Wait, wait,
'70s
wait, wait, wait,
psychedelic
wait,
stuff.
wait. You said yeah, yes to Mar.
Yeah.
Like, how you spell that?
It's W-Y. Wait, no. Y-V-E-S. And then T-U. Yeah, bro. I didn't think of these names.
I thought it was. I always thought it was like Eve's tumor.
I mean, I've heard someone. I think I heard someone pronounce it yes tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like a French thing, but I'm not sure.
I love.
Oh yeah, he's also. Yeah.
I'm trying to cut you off. I love their music. Like,
Yeah.
I love their album. Praise to a praise.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
a
they're
Lord who
tied up.
doesn't chew.
Yeah.
I love their song "Romanticist." Like,
No, yeah, that's literally. I want to make a whole album that's like that song, bro. Honestly, that song is like one of my top 2 favorite songs.
like I just
He's another person I'm gonna work.
like.
And Steve Lacy. He's also been like just like what and like plus like listening. I had listened to his TikTok before, but I don't think I was like able to comprehend it like as I do now. And just like rewatching that stuff is like such valuable information because it is, it's like yeah, like how all of our stories are. It's just like using what's around you, And he was able to do so much and like hit that at like 18.
Yeah.
But he was also in like California and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like just putting your head down sometimes like really helps. And he's like literally got Grammy awards that being the jiggy nigga he is, doing crazy things. Like, I want to be like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. What's so crazy? It's so fucking like it's really legendary. Is that like all like the phone that he used to make all of his songs?
Bro. Oh yeah, bro.
That phone got put into a museum.
Literally.
That is so
I can't think
legendary.
Of it. Literally, I can't think of like any current generation artist that has like that acclaim. Honestly, you know what I mean?
Like, I know, like when you brought up Garage Band and BandLab, like I'm noticing so many artists that I have interviewed who are the homies. Shout out to Renee Benet. Shout out to Wijo. Shout out to Dante Harris. Shout out to fucking Sassy the Cap, because they literally use BandLab, GarageBand to make their songs and everything. Well, I think Sassy just records on BandLab. But it's just like, even for me, like when I started, bro, I was using BandLab. Like, I was using what they call it was this DAW that BandLab had called Cakewalk, and it was for free.
I never even heard of that.
Like,
oh word.
Like you gotta be like an old head to know about Cakewalk, because Cakewalk is like, I was using that, and at the time I didn't even know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I was determined, and even though all the shit that I recorded on BandLab was straight garbage, like, it's still on BandLab. But I will never give up my username to let anybody know, because
y'all can't have it.
Y'all will look at me differently. People will think, how did he get from here to here? This is sorcery. But you bringing up, I appreciate you for just showing love to me, because it's like,
of course, bro.
Like,
I literally wouldn't be in the interview if you would have, bro. Plus, I think that's like another thing I feel like is important. Like, if you do make these connections, make sure that you like this person's stuff, like the music. Yeah. And you definitely have that. You have that quality, bro. You have like music that I feel like, definitely will like innovate and like make more spaces for people like that. You know what I mean? Because it's like you like have such like a good cadence and such a good voice. I always give my niggas their flowers. We gotta give our niggas our flowers before they're gone.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I just had so many people like tell me that like they just so inspired by me, and that just warms my heart and motivates me even more because it's like when I first started out, like I was really just like trying to wing this whole thing. Like in the beginning, like I ain't never told nobody this, but in the beginning, or at least I don't think I never told nobody this. I might have told somebody in the past interviews, and
That's crazy. Lying to me. That's crazy.
and I just forgot. I might have. You know, this is hey, look,
That's so funny.
this is episode 18. I'm
For real. So
you
fair
know,
enough.
if I forget, I forget.
Yeah, well, that's right.
But there were just when I first started out, it was just I wanted to put out I wanted to put out my art, but I didn't really care for making an impact with my art. I only cared about making money. And
Okay.
if I could send you
I'm glad you're realistic about that because some people don't be saying that, but it's like that's how it be.
yeah, cuz I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, don't get me wrong, I love my art and I want my art to be loved and to be appreciated around the world by people who look like me. But at the same time, am I going to sit here and say that I don't want to get paid for my art?
No, exactly. That's like I want this to be my career. Like I don't want to have to do anything else. I want music to be my career.
Yeah. But in the beginning when I started, the money was the only obsession. It was my main obsession. It was like, how many songs can I put out? And like for some record label one day to pick up the phone and call me. And
yeah.
I
think we all go through that kind of, you know.
Yeah, because I could literally, like, do you use, what do you use to like distribute your music? Yeah, like literally, I could re-upload two EPs from my DistroKid, my first two EPs, and you would look at those EPs and go, yeah, he don't give a damn about the art. He just trying to make some money. Because that's really all it was to me. It was just about the money. I wasn't trying to make like some art that I could sit and be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say too much, but we'll talk after the interview. But I got like some art on I got these things I'm putting together. This I call this I'm gonna say it right now. The next EP that I put out is my masterpiece. I'm saying that.
Bro, if I could get a feature, obviously, if you already have it all constructed, like are the one after.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Possibly the one after, or you know, if not the one after, maybe a single. I have a song I would love for you to be on. But we'll get into that later.
We talk about that. Y'all ain't gonna know about all that.
You ain't gonna know about none of that shit, but we gonna know. Goddammit! you got that business. but like the art that I'm creating now, like this masterpiece that I'm dropping soon, I could have just. I've literally had this in like this art piece that I'm working on now. I've literally had this in my back pocket for almost close to a year.
Oh wow!
And I could have released it a while back, but I was like, nah, I gotta wait on this. I gotta sit on this because I want.
That takes a lot of willpower.
No, it does, and. The EP that I did before this one that I'm talking about, I was going to release that EP, and the EP that I'm about to drop, I was gonna
Mhm.
leave it in the chamber. But I was like, every
Mhm.
single day it used to eat me alive that I was like, this
Yeah, that's
project
what,
is
bro. That stuff really be eating at you, bro. I can't
like
lie.
this project was eating at me so badly every day. I was like, you can't just, I know you made this one first, but this one is like, this is like your motherfucking Mona Lisa. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
You gotta put this one out first because this is the one. And like, even like going back to listening to my old music, because sometimes I do, I can tell that my music, the art wasn't my main focus. And
Mhm.
I noticed that when I started to care more about the art and even creating content surrounding my art, um, I started to build connections with people. I started to build bonds with people, and more people started gravitating towards my music. And it was like, it was really eye opening because it was like, damn. When I first started out, I was like, damn, ain't nobody fucking with me. But now
Yeah.
it's like, I got so many people like, oh my gosh, I love your songs, I love your music, like, and that's the reaction that I've always wanted. I wanted people to like what I'm creating. I always wanted people to relate to what I'm doing. So
Exactly. I think that is like a thing that's like, I think not with all artists, but I think it is always like a part of ourselves. It's just like we just like sharing. We just like to like know somebody like just like the music that we would be listening to. It's just like let having it be known that someone like understands us and that like appreciates like the effort we put in. You know, I have like I had like the same similar where it's like in the beginning, like people are trashing your stuff, especially if in high school. If you were making music in high school, people are gonna roast you if that stuff isn't bad. But when my stuff was good, it was good. And, um, yeah, it's just like I'm kind of glad that I had the period where people were like telling me stuff like that because it did like hurt my self esteem a lot. But I think it kind of made me more callous in the sense that it's like I kind of have to ignore what those people are saying because it's like at the end of the day, I'm the person that's making the thing. I'm making the thing that the people are going to be listening to. That whoever that random nigga is isn't in the studio like writing about his life story. You know, what I mean, I ain't. So it's like I got to make sure that I put in the put in the work. So when people do hear that song, they very much appreciate it. I'm so glad. That makes me so happy that people also give you your flowers too, because it's like when people give that to I still me even now I still don't know how to take compliments. Like I like even when outside of when it's like me I don't know how to take compliments. So when people are like talking about music, it's like I genuinely like I get like teary eyed sometimes because it's like I was like teary eyed writing that song. Like, I was like in a very emotional state when I made that song. So, yeah, I definitely know what you mean by that.
yeah, and it just also like warms my heart whenever people like tell me like they're inspired by how much I create like content for my music, because like there
Mm.
was a friend of mine who's like, she's like, shout out to Renee Benet. She is like creating like a bunch of like creative content for her music because she got a whole EP dropping pretty soon.
Mm.
And I had the pleasure of being on
Make
there.
sure to send that to me. I definitely want to bump that.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely send you the link when she drops it. Um, but she doing like all this creative like promoting and stuff, and I'm like, I'm just inspired, and it motivates me to see that like so many of my artist homies are like getting creative with their content, because it's like, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't even like to create content for real, for real.
Really?
I be nervous to like create content, but it's like I have to
That
do it
makes
because it's like if I don't, then there's really no way of attracting people to going to go watch what I'm putting out, or not watch, but listen to what I'm putting out, because it's like I have to give them something that entertains them enough to be like, yeah, I want to go stream this song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely. I think that's why I'm. That's why I've always been so. I think there was like this was during quarantine, and it was young, yeah, it was Young Lean and Kevin Snow or something. Kevin something. My bad, but I had watched it, and Young Lean was like, yeah, I don't watch stuff on anything else. I watch it on YouTube, and for some reason that like instantly clicked in my head, and then I went into my bathroom and filmed a music video for one of my songs. It was you like you were saying, yeah, you have to make the content for people to want to listen to the music, and I think that's why I like would get so much into editing a lot more and get to like I already like me personally I like editing a lot. I kind of like sometimes I would make songs just so I can film something sometimes. Um, but yeah, I think um, it definitely can be hard because sometimes you do just want to be like I want to put out a song. I know I'm still like that. I know I kind of
like
do
that as
struggle
well.
at times. Yeah, it's like bro, I'd rather just like put out the song that I already put a lot of work into. You know what I mean? But um, yeah,
Like,
I hope at some point it's just like how like I was saying with like how Mike Earl is. It's just like you just have that natural fan base that gravitates towards it just naturally without you having to do like a whole lot. Not saying I don't want to do a whole lot. I definitely could see myself doing like like a Tyler type thing where I do build this whole world, this whole universe. Because I kind of am already doing that with the music that I'm making, like putting in like little messages with each music video I make, you know. But it's very tough to be a modern artist, especially. It's hard and easy at the same time.
yeah, I for sure. Um, like when you talk about just wanting to put out music and stuff, like I don't know if I told you this yet, but I had put out. There was these songs that I was just holding on to for like a really long time, and I just put them on SoundCloud. Like I was just like,
Hmm.
here you go. I'm gonna just get these to y'all because I didn't really want to deal with having to do like this crazy amount of promotion for them and a
Hmm.
crazy amount of marketing
Yeah.
because I just was like, ugh, I ain't trying to do this. I'm gonna just put
Yeah.
these on SoundCloud. But
Yeah.
yeah, uh,
I I was just gonna say it's like the way I tried to reset my mind kind of it's funny because it was also Tyler and in one of his interviews he was like I don't think he was like saying like um you have to promote it as like hard as possible, but I think he was saying it more in the sense like when we like I know this is especially how I can be. It's like I make a song, I put it on my story. I make a reel, I put it on my story, and then I don't really do anything after that really. And it's like yeah, I kind of should have more pride in the fact that I'm making something that I care about. It's like I think sometimes we get like caught up in our head about like being pushy with our music. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, that was just something that I thought was great. I know for me that's like been something in the back of my head. I was thinking about it's like me not being as or not worrying if I'm like um putting pushing my music on people because it's like when the people that already gravitate towards it are gonna like it if they do it. But yeah, that was all I have to
yeah, for sure. Um,
say.
was there ever a time that there was an artist that you wanted to collab with that kind of
Hmm.
brushed you off?
That brushed me. I can't lie. I kind of am the artist that brushed me. I know. I don't think. I'm trying to really
I'm not
think.
gonna lie to you either. I've done that a few times as well.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Because it is hard.
like only time I've ever like brushed people off was if I was kind of
Hmm.
like that was the only time like for example I made a song with somebody. Well, I wouldn't say this is much of an example, but I made a song with somebody and spit a whole little verse, and they said the song was gonna be on their new album, and when it dropped, my song, the verse I gave them was not on there. The song wasn't even on the album.
That's weird.
Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, yo.
Well, I guess in that case I would have been brushed up because I've had like that kind of scenario where I did like do a feature and the person's like, I don't want the song on. Me, I'm like, it depends on how good the verse was. Because if I'm going in, then I feel like you're just mad because I'll rap good.
Yeah.
But I think I get it from the point of view of you wanting to have like a cohesive thing that fits perfectly. But if the song's good, then I'm gonna be like, nigga, give me that song so I can put it out.
Exactly. Like, there was one time, right? No, like, I ain't gonna lie, there was one time shout out to him though. Shout out to like Seth, Kid of Color. Much love to you. But he sent me this song, and I ain't gonna lie, his verse I thought it was just gonna be like some Griselda West Side Gun type shit, right? Because it had the West Side Gun beat, and I was expecting some West Side Gun bars. Man, hey, that verse when he started off, when I tell you, when he said his first line, it just made my eyes go. Cause it went like, I think it went like.
Yeah, now I need to know what it sounds like.
The song went, the verse went, I think it was like Big Pun got a nigga feeling woozy. Ate that bitch booty till she wetter than jacuzzi. Hey, oh yo,
on the Griselda beat is crazy. That's wild.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to bleep.
No, he just needed the ad libs.
Nah, he had the ad libs and everything.
Oh no.
Yeah, he had like the Griselda ad libs and shit, but damn, where that shit at? Let me see. Damn, I had to send it to you, but yeah,
please. I need to know what this sounds like now.
It was like, bro, don't be wrong, it's a fire ass song, but it just
caught you off guard.
It caught me off guard. I was like, yo, like bro, I
didn't
even know it was gonna come off like that. And so my verse, when I heard the verse, I was like, okay, he doing this type of shit. Let me come with this. And it just, I sent him the verse and he was pleased. And yeah. But it threw me for a loop. I was like, I was not expecting him to come off with some bars like, ate that bitch booty till she wetter than jacuzzi. What the? Yo!
Niggas don't know about bars these days. Niggas don't be spitting like they used to. You know what I mean? That's some old head like, niggas don't be spitting like this no more.
Hey, yo.
Niggas used to have lines. Niggas used to write it down on paper.
Hey, before we end this interview, let me ask you a question. What is your zodiac sign?
Oh, Aquarius. If that isn't obvious, it's me being.
I knew.
This is the mask. Does that give it away?
No, it was the energy that gave it away.
The energy, yeah. We have very eclectic energy, yeah.
Like, I'm a Taurus, so.
Oh, word, bro. That makes. I always like Taurus. Those always been
Hey,
my niggas.
we locked in, twin. We
We out
locked
here,
in.
we out here, twin.
I'm trying to make the water.
Hold on, we.
Let's get it,
You know what I'm
twin.
saying? We locked in,
We,
twin. Hold on, I gotta do the T. We locked in, twin. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
That's so funny.
Hey, yo.
This is a great interview.
Yeah. Last question.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I'm crying.
is there?
Oh gosh.
Um,
I'm still thinking about that Griselda beat though.
we ain't making fun of you, Seth. If you see this, much love to you.
No, I feel like I'm gonna love it as soon as I hear it. Honestly, I can't lie. I love stuff. I love it. That's another thing I like about rap is that you literally can't say what people want.
Exactly.
If you,
But
oh
where would you be if you weren't making music?
I'm just playing. Let's not get too dark. I'll just
Hey, whoa now.
not music. Are you saying like? Are you saying like I don't like music, or if I wasn't doing this?
Like, if you weren't doing music, where would you be?
I still feel like I would be doing something creative, but I think if it wasn't music, it would just be more intense. Like it would be stuff I already into, like maybe like be a game designer or yeah, like um a graphic designer or
Yeah.
yeah, just getting into fashion more heavily or like doing films. Like
Mm.
I think I've thought of this before. It's like I'm a talented person. I think you and me we're talented people. We're able to do multiple things, but it's like yes, I like the thought of being able to make movies and TV shows and being able to have a fashion line. That's stuff I still want to do at the end of the day. I think it's still just like if I feel like just like I need like I was saying before in the beginning, it's like music is like so vital. But yeah, those are just like a few things that I would do if it wasn't music. But it's like I feel like some way I would just sneak in and just be in somebody's studio and like have a verse ready somehow,
Yeah.
even if it's like me being all dripped out with stuff I made customly or stuff like that.
For
You know.
sure. For sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-binary homies, this has been episode 18 of Soulful Sounds. Sourface, thank you for being on the episode. Look at the shirt. You fucking with the shirt. That's what's up. Be
Yeah,
sure
FLCL, I love you. My favorite anime.
be sure to stream Georgia Peach, available now on all streaming platforms. And this is just to remind y'all that every single song, album, or EP that we talk about on Soulful Sounds will be on Soulful Sounds Volume 1, which will be available on Spotify and SoundCloud. So if you haven't already, put your songs on SoundCloud so we can get the playlist made on SoundCloud as well. But be sure to like the video, share this with your friends, subscribe, and like I always say in every single video, if you don't like, share, or subscribe, your mama is a hoe.
Can I do a quick shout out for what I'm doing next? New music next October. I'm not making a project myself, but I do want to make a lot of stuff, like make a lot of like small EPs with like friends, like where it's like a duo project. Look out for Fairy Club 2024. Love you.
For sure. Hey, and like I said, if you don't like this video, your mammy is a hoe. I caught your mama sucking gliffies in the hallway, in the alleyway last night.
Hey, yo.
Disgusting atrocities. Your mama need to be in jail for her actions. But until next time, we will see y'all later. We out this motherfucker.
Folks, stick with me on this. Stick.
Peggy takes you on a
She's sweeter than Georgia peach. Always want her on my mind. And they with me like all the time. He lovey-dovey, grab me tight when he hot. Don't hear me complaining.